Hey folks, I'm Mysterious JG, and this is another let's just play for 2 hours or so, goofing around with different hero types in Romance of Three Kingdoms 13 Fame and Strategy Expansion Bundle Champion Edition Turbo Hyper Fighting 3 The Next Glory. So I'm a little tired. Last night was, as I record this, was the 12-hour live stream for Zerfall's MS Bike Ride Charity Race. But I want everyone to know that as I record this, it is still possible for you to go donate $25 or more to the charity bike ride. The link will be in the video description. If you submit $25 or more using your YouTube username, or using the same username that you use to submit a character in my character creation video elsewhere on the channel, you will be included in the next main story, main LP, where I play for more than 2 hours, and probably attempt to conquer China again. But for now, so yeah, again, $25 or more, and you are guaranteed to get in. I have not done the tally. I believe at this point, I had said if I don't have 35 people donating $25 or more, I will accept people who donated $10 or more. But could not make 25. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think I've got 35 people who donated 25 or more, but I haven't actually gone back and looked. Either way, you can still donate. You've got the better part of a month, actually, because Zerfall's bike ride is coming up again as I record this. You may be viewing this in the distant future. I believe his bike ride is on Saturday, July 22nd, 2017, and there's like 3 or 4 weeks after that where the donation page will still be available. And I am not going to be creating this LP before that. So you've got time. And I hope everyone who did donate and is waiting for this LP, I hope you're excited, but I also hope you're patient, because I'm going to let the actual donation time wind out before I start. Anyway, all that being said, you're probably not here to hear about that. You're probably here to check out some RTK action. So we are going to play as Vulture Bean, and we're going to see what happens if you play on the Merchant path, because I've never done that before and I'm interested. Someone in the comments on a previous video, and I should have gotten your name, I apologize. Maybe I've already got the video open and can quick check it out. Do we have my Bobo Adventure? No, I don't have it open, and I don't really want to look it up. But somebody in the comments said that they were watching other people's LPs. Shame on you, shame on you. But they were watching somebody else's LP and found out that the Bandit path does not have an ending, or at least it doesn't have an ending scene if you go through and get all the fame. But some of the paths do have a special ending unique to that path, and I believe Merchant's one of them. So it's just possible that we'll play all the way through with Vulture Bean, but probably, I don't know, we'll see. It depends on how interested people are. Having been defeated by Cao Cao, Yuan Shao falls in despair and eventually dies. His sons Tan and Shang fight over his inheritance, dragging that land into war. Cao Cao uses the opportunity to wipe out the Yuan line and takes control of Hebei. He then sets his next target as Jiangnan. In Jiangnan, Sun Xuan takes up his brother's purpose, and together with Zhou Yu, they expand his territory. In Zhang, Liu Bei was biding his time, blah blah blah. So this is a 3-visit scenario. We are going to allow all the created officers to appear. I am going to position JG Mystery, All Dragon, why not? Falger, Falljack, just starting them out in the general area, but they won't be essential to anything. I will be positioning all of them in Liu Bei's home city, which he may or may not get to keep for any length of time. They will not join this force, however, or maybe they will, because I'm going to play as Vulture Bean, and she is going to be a neutral merchant out there trying to use her financial knowledge to make a life for herself and her family without necessarily getting involved in the politics of ancient China. To that end, let's select Vulture Bean and proceed. Vulture Bean's prestige is currently set as Lone Wolf, so I'll have to switch that. She's a 24-year-old female at this particular time. She has a historical lifespan, which is funny since she's not a historical figure. And let's let this little mini LP rip. Vulture Bean. Their talent for schemes and strategy found victory not only in battle, but in politics as well. Cao Cao and Yuan Shao's extended yet inevitable showdown at the Battle of Guandu saw Cao Cao claim victory. He used the momentum to break apart the Yuan family and remove them as a threat. After doing so, Cao Cao led expeditions into northern China to secure extensive power and lands. In Jiangdong, Sun Ce's sudden death brought his younger brother Sun Xuan into his legacy. With his older brother's loyal retainer Zhou Yu, he gathered power to defend his realm. After reuniting with Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei was granted troops and welcomed under Liu Biao, where the broken warlord spent idle and stale days stationed in Jinye. However, with Cao Cao seeking to invade Jing province, Liu Bei would once again be thrown into the fires of war by no choice of his own. Duty with no direction, a rival marching south, a lost soul drifts towards either a fateful meeting or his own doom. Fateful meeting would, of course, be with the sleeping dragon Zhuge Liang. Pleased to meet you, Vulture Bean. It is my duty to help wandering heroes find their path. There are two ways to live in this world. One is to raise your own flag and rule over your own force. The other is to take service under some other lord. You may raise your flag in any empty city. Having good rapport and a deep bond with others is helpful, as they may come to support you. If you choose a life of service, just venture to a city controlled by a lord you wish to serve. Who is the strongest lord, you ask? That is for you to decide. All is well. You should live your life as you judge it best. So first things first, we do not want to be the lone wolf Vulture Bean. We want to be, let's see, an advisor, a civil servant, a patriot, a merchant. The merchant Vulture Bean. So the merchant path, there's not really that many exciting things to do from the looks of it, but we will find out. You started as a trader. You need to have $1,000 in funds, and you need to be a free officer, and you need to own at least 3 specialties to move on, or to become a trader. So I guess we probably should have started as a trader, because I can't select this until we get 3 specialties. To become a merchant, we need 30,000 in funds. Let's see. What is our special powers that we get? We can sell specialties for a small profit. We can buy specialties in selected city. We can slightly increase trade strength of the main base, or we can trade in supplies based on the market price. How do we make money, though? Do we get to be a trader who's like an independent trader? Great one that moves the world through money. Well, I guess we need to buy some specialties to become a trader first, and then we'll see. In order to advance to the next level, we need even more money, and we need to succeed a trade mission. Oh, okay. Alright, well, to become a... we can get to child rearing. Let's purchase some specialties. We could afford to buy 2 things of wine here before we're out of money. Or, oh, we can buy 3. So we have fulfilled the trader conditions. So now we can switch over to being a trader. Will you disband your private troops and adopt the trader prestige? This cannot be changed to a different prestige for 90 days. Yes. And thus, Vulture Bean begins her career in commerce. Rumors continue to spread as Vulture Bean became known as the trader, as a new sign of prestige. The following have become available: trade, purchase specialty, add-on, trade, supplies, deals. Vulture Bean has lost private troops to a change in prestige. Merchant type. The merchant route of prestige is for free officers. Okay, good. That's what I was kind of hoping. It allows them to buy and sell specialty items and supplies. It also allows players to invest in a force and receive gold in return. With trade, players can sell specialty items to the main base. These specialties can be gathered from across the country using purchase specialty. The main base's trade strength can be raised using add-on to improve the profit received through trade. With supplies deals, players can make a profit using the market differences between cities. Market prices for supplies change due to nearby battles and seasonal anomalies. Getting 50,000 in funds is required to clear the merchant prestige. So to level up, bitches, we need 30,000 in funds, and we need to succeed at a trade mission. That will give us boosted trade powers. We can invest in a force and increase troops and supplies, and we can intervention, aid a force. Eventually, we can move towards being the White Dragon, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, a merchant with a fortune large enough to be carved into the annals of history. We can invest in a force and increase troops' proficiency, supplies, and fealty, and we can aid a force. Or we come with the Red Eyes Black Dragon, a brilliant trader whose fortune is used to manipulate the chaos of battle from the shadows. So we need over 30,000 in 300,000 in funds, or 200,000 in funds, and at least 1,000 influence with a single force. And the difference here is that we can aid a force, major investment. These look similar to me. Force guidance, aid a force, alliance negotiations, or force awareness, surrender, exile, etc. Not really sure what the difference is. In terms of description, the white merchant seems to be nice, and the black dragon, or rather white dragon and black dragon. White dragon seems to be babyface, black dragon seems to be heel. It'll be a long time before we get there. Probably not something we're going to reach over 1-2 hour video. So for now, let's concentrate on succeeding at a trade mission and amassing some monies. Honorable Vulture Bean, I see you have chosen the path of a merchant. The goal of that path is simple. Gather so much coin so that your property lets you leave your name in history. Now let's see, about 500,000 should be enough to say you own the world's wealth. You can buy up special items from around the land and sell them in your main base, or you can gauge the supplies market in times of war and disaster to gain profit. If you become known as a merchant, you can invest in the heroes of the land and get your coin back, as well as using your influence to affect the forces of the land. But more important than anything is having merchant friends. By increasing your comrades and letting them take care of your deals, you can gain more coin than you would alone. Now that's the spirit. Keep your eye on the motions of the world and intervene from time to time, making profit. A merchant is not one who fights his way through the age, but one who survives and thrives. Ho ho ho, live as your heart dictates. Alright. So let's go up to the comrade screen and let's add... You need to set your bond officer Vulture Bobo as a comrade, okay? So we'll bring in Vulture Bobo to be part of our merchant empire, and that will allow us to drag in JG, which increases strategy. I'm not sure how much difference that even makes to us. Alright, JG Mystery Vow to use all my talents as your comrade. I don't know who can write, who we have that can do letters right now. I guess perhaps we need to meet some people. We can visit our comrades or spouse, temper our troops, expand our base, or get to child rearing. Or we can trade, sell specialties for a small profit. Buy supplies depending on market price. So we can get... Oh. Normal price 600. Normal price 600. We can sell it for 1099. I got you. One gold, one supply. We don't really have anywhere to sell them. There's no place right now where I'm seeing that anything other than one gold, one supply. So that doesn't seem like that useful right now. Let's go back up to, like, as a trader, we don't really want to buy, we don't want to stockpile supplies. We want to start making money now to get to merchant. Then Grand Merchant, we just need to make a lot of money and do missions. I guess trade missions will pop up as we make money, perhaps? Well, let's get... Okay, so Vulture, Bobo, and Mysterious JG, as our comrades, can help us with buying supplies and with doing add-ons. But as far as trading goes, they don't have the skills that Vulture Bean has, which makes sense. She is the trader, not them. So I guess we could start giving lots of wine to Zhang Fei to become friends with him, and but I don't know if he's be willing to meet us. We don't have any fame right now, and I don't know that we can offer him wine if he's not willing to actually see us. So let us start selling stuff. Let's get to it. Vulture Bean, do you have a moment? I was organizing the storehouse in family's home when I found a large amount of bamboo scrolls and books. I was hoping to sell the valuables once and donate the rest elsewhere, but I can't tell how much any of it is worth myself, so I've come to you to puzzle them out. Could you take a look at my storehouse? Sure, this is like Tales of Vesperia. If we can move the boxes around and get to the treasure chest, we get free items. I've gained brother's help. Brother. Slightly increased trade strength at the main base. Suppose we might as well get JG working here. How about we add on a Jin? Yeah, I understand. This city, meanwhile, has no revenue. We probably, if we could, we want to help them out, but I don't know how long they'll be able to survive. Evildoers will never escape heaven's judgment. So there are quite a few valuables here. I'll get right to selling those and donating the rest then. Thank you very much. Here's a token of my gratitude. We got some gold. We could help Zhang Fei with patrol. That looks tough. Is there anything I can do to help? I'll give you wine. Oh, so we can meet Zhang Fei. Has procuring of weapons to give the governor been going smoothly? It has been. What's this? This crossbow seems a little different from the others. Well, a few newly upgraded crossbows are mixed in with them. Upgraded, you say? Well, the difference does not seem that dramatic. Apparently, a scholar upgraded the design, granting them a few times the range and power of the old models. A few times the... Now I'm interested. Allow me to investigate. I guess I'm just going to ignore helping Zhang Fei patrol. Hey, I've now got the gratitude of Zhang Fei. Well, here we go. This is a quick and easy way to... I don't know which one of these JG Mystery was trying to sell, but we will give him some Lao Jui. If you don't mind, I would like to give you this Lao Ji. We must get together and share a cup of this. Did I tell you about the street performer I saw the other day? Oh, I wish we could come together like this more often. Okay, so we don't get to talk to him that much, but it's still pretty cool that we got to boost our relationship with Zhang Fei. We need to get that back somehow. I don't know who that guy is. That's right, I've been ordered to trade. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. Listen up, punks. This is the rare fruit liquor. You won't get your hands on it if you let this chance slip. So I'm trading away valuable chances to become friends with Zhang Fei, but you have to get them back somehow. Rejoice, this task proved no problem at all. So our trade capacity has gone up at our main base. I think we just need to keep adding on to our trade capacity as much as possible. Nothing gets past Liu Bei's eyes. Oh wait, there's letters we should be writing. Oh yeah, we should be getting JG Mystery and Bobo in tickety tight with Zhang Fei, right? Yeah, let's start working on Bobo and Zhang Fei being buddies. After all, the version of Bobo who's floating around in RTK is essentially Zhang Fei, but less alcoholic. Oh man, look at all the people that we could get connected with through this. We've got the various wives of Zhang Fei. It's Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and then the wives of Liu Bei and Zhang Fei. Guan Yu's wife does not appear to be in the game. I believe Jihao Shi is the mother of Zhenji, not Zhenji, Jing Tsai. And Ganshi and Mishi are the wives of Liu Bei. But this I don't know how long this force is going to exist. But, and weirdly, we do not have a tight enough relationship with JG Mystery, even though he's doing stuff for us, and Vulture Bobo is really not right now. But JG Mystery and Bean in-game have, like, no real relationship. Well, Cao Cao is hiring up all the created officers. All right, I'll buy it for 1,107 gold. Very well. All yours. I look forward to your future patronage. When you raise flags, officers you have a bond with will join you. Perhaps I want to... Do I want to purchase specialties, or do I want to... Sword of 100 Laws. I'm thinking buying lots of cheap wine and being friends with Zhang Fei would be fun, but it might not be the best use of our time. I might want to just save a wine to give to Zhang Fei as a gift after we are tickety tight with him through helping him with domestic tasks whenever they pop up. Normal price 600, normal price 800. We will sell for 144.70. We have to get that back somehow. Yeah, Cao Cao is hiring up a lot of guys. Oh no! We have to help Zhang Fei. Because we have an in with him because he really likes wine. JG Mystery has successfully completed his mission. If I keep increasing trade strength, that's helping us somehow. I might want to just start saving money. A letter from Vulture Bobo has arrived. I've been speaking to Zhang Fei through your letters, but we often find ourselves at a loss as to what to speak about. Neither of us are really all that bright, you know. Things are difficult between Vulture Bobo and Zhang Fei. The time they'll need to form a bond through letters is extended from 60 to 68 days. That's okay. So get back to the trading mission that we were doing. It looks like they do let you interrupt one quest to go on another. Guan Yu is with the Cao Cao army, which seems odd. You would think a Guan would be hanging out with Liu Bei, but They're working on increasing their commerce here. They really need to. There's a lot of officers. Hearing rumor of esteemed strategist Shu, Cao Cao forged a letter to trick Shu into leaving Liu Bei by making him believe it was written by his mother. Because of...
刘备失去了徐庶，但是徐庶在辞别之际，举荐了卧龙诸葛亮。
Yeah, the guy already read it. I don't need to.
刘备欲前往隆中，拜访诸葛亮。这时，司马徽来访了，失去徐庶让我深感遗憾。但是他举荐了贤者诸葛亮。先生知道诸葛亮吗？
Oh, Liu Bei, you sound a lot like the narrator.
当然知道，他出类拔萃，常常自比管仲、乐毅，其才能非我所能估量。
Hi, I'm Suma Hui. It is my job to teach vagabond officers who have joined no force how to play the game, and also to guide you to Zhuge Liang.
都说管仲与乐毅功盖天下，将自己比作他们。
Hey, maybe Bean will go with him since she's so tight with Zhang Fei.
不，依我所见，此二人尚不及他，应该可以与姜太公张良相提并论吧。
Taigong Wang? You mean the character from Warrior Orochi?
什么？这样的贤者居然埋没山野，一定要设法招揽他。
How is one of such brilliance still unattached? Do you think he's gay?
好啊。
How at your boy?
虽得其种，不得其时，惜哉。
刘备急忙带领关羽
Oh, they're going to narrate this whole thing.
前去诸葛亮的茅庐拜访，并拜托门前的童子通传。
I guess being in the city, even if we're not in the forts, we get to see this, all this stuff.
汉左将军宜城亭侯领豫州牧皇叔刘备特来拜见先生，请通传一声。
Requires an audience?
我记不住那么长的名字。
Wow, this kid's got a very mature voice.
哦，真是抱歉。那么，只说刘备来访即可。
Yeah, there is, I mean, it's... Comedy from a Chinese book written hundreds of years ago doesn't always translate well, but there is a funny little moment where Liu Bei visits Zhuge Liang's house and gives a very formal introduction to the small child servant, and the small child servant's like, wait, you're who? What? Because he gives him too many titles.
先生现在不在，他一旦出门就不知何时归来。
什么？
Shuma?
人不在就没办法了，我们赶紧回去吧，大哥。
Yeah, Zhang Fei was pretty much done with this shit.
不，那样就太遗憾了。暂且等一等吧。
那位门童也说，不知道要等到何时，还是改日再来吧。他日派人确认他在家后，再来拜访不就行了吗？
I think don't they suggest summoning Zhuge Liang to them on threat of death?
虽然很遗憾，但是就这样决定吧。那么就这样，刘备并未见到诸葛亮。
Thus Liu Bei sadly departed. One visits. Very well. On this first visit, I am unable to receive you. Fat John's working for Liu Bei. Leader's grandma's working for Cao Cao. Letter from Vulture Bobo has arrived. I recently gave a jeweled sword to Zhang Fei, who you introduced me to. Oh, the joy in that face. It looked a lot like mine, as a matter of fact. Great news, we have succeeded. And I think we're out of money to give JG Mystery for expanding our trade, so... 1,499 gold. No, I'll take it. I can eat that wine to survive. Or that, whatever it is. So now can we visit Zhang Fei, who is interested in us? What have you come for today? We'll talk to him. I find myself humming songs for my hometown. We'll try to have a discussion with him. Well, he does not have time, so we'll have to... If we don't want to spend money on wine to increase our friendship, and we want to keep one wine in reserve for when his friendship reaches 80, we just need to pay attention for when he requires help, which is how we first got things going with him. So,
你有事吗？
oh, you're back safe. It's not that I was worried or anything. I do believe in you, you know. So we can visit. We can condition commerce. Oh, this is the same stuff we had before. But all we have left is the liquor. Trade strength at the main base. Yeah, it's been creeping up real slow. I don't see any place. I still don't see any place where supplies. Like, I don't see any place where we could buy supplies at a 1-to-1 rate, and like if we found a 2 gold to 1 supplies somewhere, we could buy as many supplies as we could afford, and then travel and make a profit. But it looks like until some wars start breaking out, yeah, you're basically taking advantage of the war when you do this, I guess. But right now, all is peaceful. So if we go to a regular old... well, we could go for tasks. Get a request. Voldrabine, there's something I need to ask. When drinking a wine, I ended up giving up my family's treasured sword to a suspicious merchant to pay the tab. I managed to get my gold back, but he wouldn't give me back my sword no matter how hard I tried. Could you help me get it back? Sure. We will go debate this guy, most likely, for, please check the request information. How do I do that exactly? I know there is a way. Yeah. So we'll head into Cao Cao territory as a secret super spy. But since we're neutral, it's okay. Mercenary man. You want that sword back? If I had to give people back everything they wanted when they wanted it, I wouldn't make any money, now would I? But if this is a request coming from you, well, I'll at least hear you out. Now, Bean should be good at debates. Oh yeah, she's gonna crush it. I don't like to presume, but let's talk about it. I should listen to you. Yeah, we should crush this guy in the debate. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that just beats everything he can do. So I'm going to hope that he asserts on the first turn. He didn't. So we just lost. And he did some pretty good damage to us. But he's likely to use retort because it's all glowing. So let's provoke him. Oh, wow, look at that damage. Let's hope he uses assert, even though he hasn't used it yet. But we've done a favor for Zhao Kong, so that's one more officer in the the soon-to-be Shu force that likes us. Truly, you are correct. I'll give this back then. That should do it. That should do it. I'll have to let them know when I go back to Jinye. Isn't it Bo Bean supposed to be saying that? Oh well. Let's go back to our request thing and just move back to Jinye. I'm not going to stop and try to sell stuff in that town. Hey, you got it back. That's the trader I know. Thank you very much. Please take this as thanks. So we got some monies. And I wonder if how many specialties we can buy around here. What a great time, Tribune. I have a wonderful deal for you. We can buy the chart of 5 peaks. I'm thinking the more expensive something is, the more profit we get when we sell it. Sure hope that's how it works. So its normal price is 1,800. We're going to sell it for, yeah, 3,372. Is that our profit, or is that how much we're actually selling it for? Okay, we'll see. If we end up with about 5,000 gold after this is done, then that actually is profit. Otherwise, they are not using the term profit correctly. That is our revenue, not including the cost of the item that we sold or that we purchased to get it. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's unfreeze time here. Shaman C is working for Cao Cao Army. Guan Yu needs help. I guess it wouldn't hurt to help him. If we want to get in close with the members of the Shu army here. Nothing getting past Guan Ping's eyes. Alright, some more Zhuge Liang action here.
Brother, there's no reason for you to go again. You've already gone. Yeah, send Vulture Bobo. I've been talking to him in letters. He seems like a good guy.
He's the great wise man. He's the villain from Sailor Moon Sailor Moon S. Sorry.
刘备对张飞大喝一声，就立刻动身了。关羽与张飞也不得不跟上。恰逢此时天气极寒，
They were battle wrapped with snow.
现在冷得连仗都打不起来，在这种天气去见一个无用之人，也太糊涂了。我们先返回新野等待雪停吧，大哥。
Well, Zhang Fei, you wouldn't be so bothered by the cold if you just put on a shirt.
为了让孔明大人感到我的诚意，才更要如此跋涉前往吧。
Ooh,
若是怕冷，你就自己回去吧。
Totally dissed him.
It isn't the cold that bothers me, it's the lack of booze.
那就不要作声了，跟我。一行人终于来到了诸葛
Yeah, I don't want to voice act over the voice acting, but
得知先生正在屋内。
skip through some of this.
刘备鼓起勇气
Gathering his courage. Oh, it's like he's asking Zhuge Liang out. He doesn't want to be rejected.
我仰慕先生已久，一直想见您一面。今日不枉我。
Oh, it's gonna be some lesser Zhuge. I can't remember if this is Zhuge Jin or not.
请等一下。
Oh, Zhuge Jun.
您不是刘备大人吗？您是来拜访兄长的吧？
I know you're not visiting me. I'm just some jobber.
哎呀，您不是诸葛亮先生吗？
啊，我是他弟弟，名叫诸葛均。兄长昨日出门了。
什么呀？
Let's kill this guy just on general principle.
天也越下越大了，我们赶紧回去吧，大哥。
翼德所言极是，我们回去吧。
I know it's unusual, but Zhang Fei is right.
没办法，诸葛均大人，我改日再来，请代我向先生问好。
Wait, don't you want to tell me all your titles? I'll actually remember them.
刘备的愿望又落空了，他未能见到诸葛亮，就这样返回了新野。
Zhuge Liang visits. Yeah, Liu Bei visits Zhuge Liang to no avail.
结果是这样啊。抱歉。
And now we're tickety tight with Guan Yu. But let's get back to our trade mission.
立即着手。
And maybe we'll get a letter from Guan Yu inviting us to visit him. Because in the meantime, I don't feel like going to visit him. I'll just let the game tell me that it's time to go visit him when it sends me a letter. Oh, wait. We are not using any letters right now. We should be... Oh, no, we are. I gotta actually meet JG Mysteries so that we can start using letters for him. I don't think I can get the three brothers to join my merchant faction, but it would be kind of fun if we had a tight bond with them and could support them with our monies. Nothing's getting past Guan Yu's eyes. Certainly not the dead iota vulture bean. Hey, it's almost Christmas time. Alright, I'll buy it for 3372 gold. Very well. Yep, so the game doesn't actually know what profit means. It is using the word profit when it should be using the word revenue. Vulture bean, there's something I'd like to discuss. Lately, there have been some ruffians who come to my store ignoring the law as much as they like. I just don't know what to do.
I'm here for my payment. I think I'll take all these.
Wow, what a coincidence. You showed up as the problem was being discussed.
The hell are you? You got something to say?
Send them away with 500 gold. I beat them in a duel. This is not Bean's. Bean is not a duel, like a dueling type of officer.
Leave for this gold? Fine, fine. All right, boys, we're turning back.
That doesn't seem like it's a great business move, because they'll just come back for more, but I don't see, like, our own main character's stats. Her war score is 25. She is not going to be winning duels. That is not what this particular Let's Play is going to be about. So apparently I didn't, game wasn't impressed with me for paying that guy off, but we can now afford to buy an Iron Gourd, Secret of 9 Vessels, what do these things do? Iron Gourd is War +2, Secret of 9 Vessels, Intelligence +2. That might actually be worth holding on to. But the Choaxian Carrot is simply something that we could sell, which is actually what we kind of need right now. But we have not actually seen a trade mission to go on. Oh, succeeded trade mission ×2. So we actually... Now we just need to get $30,000 in funds. So we have done enough trade missions. The trade... What we're doing are trade missions. Gotcha. Venture missions are something bigger and more involved. 30,000 in funds. That's going to take a while. We're going to get 5,000 at the end of this. I don't really know of another way to do it other than buying supplies, but that's not really... I don't see where we can make profit off of that right now. Hey, but we got a bond between Bobo and Zhang Fei. We start getting him tight with Zhou Kang, which will bring Guan Yu into the fold eventually. I feel that iron will sharpen iron with Vulture Bean. Well, we got to start talking to JG Mystery. Because it's preventing us from taking full advantage of the letters. Meanwhile, it's a couple days after Christmas here, but nobody cares because it's China.
Hey, China.
Alright, let's reconsider. I've had enough of you personally. Yeah. Guan Yu's like, this guy's full of crap, and Zhang Fei's like, this sucks.
Just get the word and I would gladly drag in one or two of those rustics.
Zhuge Liang's taking one of his famous afternoon naps. Apparently it was meant to be witty when you're reading the novel, at least according to the liner notes I had. they kind of make a note of the fact that Zhang Fei does in the novel angrily suggest when the third visit and Zhuge Liang is asleep when Liu Bei and the sworn brothers arrive. Zhang Fei does suggest setting fire to the place to wake Zhuge Liang up, which is supposed to be amusing because Zhuge Liang is the master of the fire attack throughout the novel, and Zhang Fei is an amateur when it comes to tactics.
Enough, Zhang Fei. We should just murder him and not burn his whole family to death.
没错，
Shut up, both of you. You guys are morons.
我会自己。刘备就这样等了1个多时辰，诸葛亮终于睡醒。
After that, Liu Bei waited, listening patiently to podcasts on his headphones until Zhuge Liang awoke.
好啊，有客人吗？
This is an important scene in the novel, but it seems so odd that they always, in every game, go to such lengths to play out this meeting.
会先生，在下刘
But
玄
the dynamics between the characters are very important to the themes of the
这可
novel.
真是失礼了。您再三到访，我深感惭愧。
刘备与诸葛亮终于见面了。刘备恳切地向诸葛亮诉说了平息战乱之志。
刘备大人忧国忧民，让我颇为感动。不过，您打算如何实现呢？
我想讨伐给天下招致祸患的逆贼，
Who's the
谋求百姓的
traitor?
安宁。
Seems like Cao Cao's a pretty good guy.
逆贼曹操，执掌半壁江山。您要如何与之对抗？这。 所谓天下，并非是指中原。将荆州作为飞跃的跳板，总有一天要西进。将目光转向巴蜀如何？
Yeah, that's what Zerfall wanted to do in my off-screening, but he got crushed by Shiji.
即使是曹操，也无法立刻夺取天下。如果在此期间提升实力，待时机成熟时，与孙权联手攻上去。 就能灭亡曹操吧。
要将天下
Divided into 3.
先生的一席话让我茅塞顿开。
I love this music.
不过，如果没有先生
Oh, hey, it's like,
我觉得
I'd forgotten we got like the sexy young Zhuge Liang picture in this game.
虽然我无德无能，但是能否请您出山助我一臂之力，拯救天下百
Will you
姓？
leave your home and help me? No. The people of this land? No. WCW? That was for Bobo. Hopefully he'll get around to watching this. China. China. No. WCW.
三顾之恩，岂能不报？只要刘备大人不嫌弃。
So apparently it's such a big fucking deal that Liu Bei came to this guy's house 3 times, and he now owes lifelong allegiance to his cause of unifying China.
此话当真？啊，真是拨云见日啊！就这样，卧龙
Thus, the sleeping dragon awakens. It's pretty sweet, huh?
刘备遵照诸葛亮
All right, come on. We gotta hurry up and get on with Bean's merchant adventures, because this is a fairly slow-paced game in general, and it's very slow-paced when you're doing like non-combat stuff, like raising money through being a merchant or being a bandit and attacking. Well, even being a bandit has a little bit more excitement than the merchant path has had so far. Evildoers never escape heaven's judgment. It's sweet. How about 10,961 gold? That's not bad. And that will mean rapport increases. Is it worth more than that? Quite discriminating taste, Yun Jibai. I hope for your patronage in the future as well. I guess maybe we could have made more money off of it than that had I,
你来的正好。
Glad to see you're safe. So let's talk to JG Mystery so we can actually Look who it is. What have you come for today? I have no interest in talking to you, sister-in-law.
这样做可以吗？
请听我说。
I wanted to sit down and talk to you after becoming comrades. After pledging my life to serving your commercial empire, I was hoping at some point we would actually exchange words. Now, to survive this world. So 5 days, and now we'll have enough rapport with JG Mystery that we can start using letters to make him get closer to other officers. Meanwhile, this force is about to go bankrupt. Am I still not close enough with... Wow, I'm still not close enough with JG Mystery. Interesting. Interesting. So JG Mystery really... oh, because when I was playing as Bobo, JG Mystery and Vulture Bean both had high affinity with him already, but I'd have to actually spend a lot of time getting high rapport with JG Mystery because it started out so low. They recommend... let's go with buy supplies. Is there any place now... Maybe I'll save my game before we spend cash on this, but it seems like we should be able to take advantage of different market conditions some kind of way. We'll get a new slot going so that we don't have to save over the different options we have with Vulture Bobo's bandit play if anybody really wants to see more of that. All Dragon mentioned it was amusing, but I think nobody else had really stated one way or the other if they wanted to see more of it. Oh, is that the maximum that you can do? Is 2010, I guess. Cost 1854. Oh, I got you. She can sell.
立即着手。
Hey, you over there. Trader, it looks like you got money on you. If you leave a bit of coin, I won't have to.
You bandits over there. That's enough. Vulture Bean, that was a close one. Allow me to take them on. Leave it to the officer. Yeah, no, Vulture Bean's not going to get... Cursed bandits, prepare yourself.
Wait, you had help? What the hell with this? I'll get my revenge.
It was quite a pack of weaklings. I'm glad you're safe. And we got... Well, we got closer to Guanping by using him for our own ends. Are we not? Are we buying supplies or not here? I thought that was... Okay.
立即着手。
And then we'll see. It's 1790, so what happens if she then sells them? And do we even have to move somewhere else to do it? Or can she just generate supplies by like taking them on a table to her right, buying them off of that table, and selling them on the table to her left? Uh-oh. Cao Cao's quickening conquest of the nation. He gave word to send out a petition. You seek prodigies?
Yes, let it be known in all quarters of my domain. Let them know that Cao Cao seeks talent, any and all forms of genius.
Are you sure? With genius often comes madness.
I care not. I wish to meet them. I want to meet the Macho Man, the Macho King, and the Macho Madness.
Very well.
这一年，曹操面向群臣，
Cao Cao issued an edict that he wanted to meet lots of crazy people.
求贤令，唯才是举，不问出身，只求有才之士。这一先进的创举，在曹操强化阵营方面发挥了。
Cao Cao was definitely noted historically as being someone who sought to strengthen the Chinese government by oh, the Pheasant Tower thing, of course. It's a whole different deal.
此次建造宫殿，
Well, the Pheasant Tower turned into this weird thing where Zhuge Liang tricked Zhou Yu into thinking Cao Cao wanted to kidnap his wife and his sister-in-law and take them to the Pheasant Tower and just, plow them. But he was very well known for being someone who wanted to hire talented people. It was more of an egalitarian society. He wanted smart people, regardless of what their clan background was.
更是毋庸置疑的宝物。多亏了诸位的功劳，我才能走到今天。我要再次表示感谢。诸位要不断磨练才能，继续为我效力。让我们亲手。
Where's Zhuo C when you need him? Show up and start talking smack and doing magic tricks. Got a lot of interesting. Events playing out here. Maybe if you're a neutral officer, you just see all the events for all the forces. That's probably a good way to unlock a bunch of stuff. Because I don't think we get to see this if we were playing as an officer on one of the rival forces. At least that's not how it worked in previous RTK games. I might be completely wrong. Actually, if this is what we're going to do, I could certainly have JG Mystery also buying supplies. We'll see. It cost her like 1,800 something. Oh, Zhuge Jun's working for us too. Or for Shu. 1790. Time for the next one. So now, if she were to sell supplies... So I bought supplies here, so now... That drove the market price down slightly. So if I tried to sell them here, I would get 24.69. But if I sold them in yuan, I would get oh, weird. I got actually a better deal here. Yeah, 1 gold is worth more supplies. I don't know why that would be. I just bought supplies here. You'd think they would sell for less. Maybe I don't understand how the economy works. Either way, this is where you can actually have a merchant empire going, because I can, once I start having more people working for me and they have high pull, I can send them out on missions to earn us money instead of having to personally do it all. So that makes sense. Is that oh, that's I don't really care about helping him. Not to be a jerk, but a letter from Vultureboat was arrived. I recently gave a jeweled sword to Zhou Kang. So that was the thing that happened. No, I don't want to stop the letter. It's okay, never mind, it's still going. Are there no merchants who understand true worth? What happened to the button that you used to help someone? Vulture Bean, do you have a moment? I was organizing a storehouse. Oh, it's this thing again. Well, it's free gold. And we can continue selling our supplies when it's over. Good rice grows in good soil. Mr. Schultz is now working for the Cao Cao army. 405 gold. And we can get back to selling the supplies. And there is a certain random factor. So 1854 gold is what it cost JG Mystery to buy supplies. So now we want JG Mystery to sell supplies. And he might as well sell them the same place he was. So he's not making much money, but he's making some. He's estimated to make about $300 by going to one town and selling the exact same stuff. Having taken Zhuangyang, Cao Cao sought to expand his might by marching south. Uh-oh. He was met with resistance by Liu Bei and Liu Biao, but Liu Biao at the front perished to sudden illness. Liu Biao was succeeded by Liu Kang, who complied with his vassal's advice and surrendered to Cao Cao. Liu Bei, now faced with Cao Cao's assault on his own, was forced to retreat towards Jiangjia, where Liu Qi might offer much-needed aid. Civilians numbering the tens of thousands followed. People, listen. If we make it Jiangjia, Liu Qi will care for your needs. It isn't much farther now. A message, sire. People from behind are being chased down by Cao Cao's army near Changban.
So he's finally caught up. Brother, hurry and make for the city.
No, I will go rescue them. Zhang Fei, make for Jiangjia at once. Don't let us keep you behind, Liu Bei. Your getting to safety is more important than ours. Here, accept this parting gift. Are you... and leave you behind? I cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
That's where you're mistaken. These people have followed you because they believe in your dream. It's been manipulated by Huangzhang. Even if you go down in glory to save them, who will they look to then? Go, and I will help the others. Make for safety. Let me be the hero. I won't fall without a fight. This is one of my big moments. You can't take it away from me. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. Go on, you. I won't let my brother down. This bridge belongs to Zhang Fei. And the price to cross is death.
But the toll, remember?
Come on, brother, hurry. Let's not make Zhang Fei's brave stand go to waste.
Meanwhile, Zhao Yun, who had stayed behind to protect Liu Bei's family after having finished his Patriot mission, had lost them in the chaos as they fled from Cao Cao. My lady! Liu Shan! Liu Shan, you're my lady! I failed. Where have they gone? I hope they are safe. Zhao Yun! My lady, thank goodness you and the child are safe. My horse is right over there, my lady. Ride and escape this madness. Without a horse, you'll never survive. Take the child and go. But... reinforcements. I leave the Liu Shan's fate in your hands. Go now.
My lady, stop. What are you doing?
当百姓惨遭曹操大军迫害时，赵云发现了被遗留在战场上的刘备之子阿斗。
少主，请放心，定会将您送到刘备大人身边。
That way you'll be safe to fuck things up later.
冲啊！是敌将，杀了他！别让那家伙逃了！
All this exciting adventures going on while JG Mystery and Vulture Bean are buying supplies at one table and selling them at the next table over for a minor profit each time. Who that man? Here come Gabriel. This is pretty badass.
Don't fuck with this.
据说此时，在赵云单枪匹马击败的，
Although in reality, it's not likely he really did.
就这样，赵云保护着阿斗，突破了曹操军的重围。
So, Mi Shi, in case you were wondering, according to the novel, Zhao Yun was in a position where, with Ado, aka the young Liu Shan, and Mi Shi both in danger, he was going to basically stay and fight to defend them. But Mi Shi knew that this would mean death for all of them. and insisted that he take the baby and ride to safety, because if she tried to ride with him on his horse, he would be slowed and would not be able to escape. Zhou Yu's honor would not allow him to leave her behind, so she threw herself down a well and killed herself to free Zhao Yun from his obligation of honor to defend her life. Which is just very convenient for Zhao Yun. That's all I'm saying. And, if he threw her down the well and then, or left her behind and told everyone she threw herself down a well, that just makes things work way easier for her. After sending Liu Bei to safety, Zhang Fei came back to confront Cao Cao's army at the bridge, leaving Changban.
I'll fend off the enemy. None of them shall cross this bridge.
Zhao Yun, that's my name.
Zhao Yun. What happened to the lady and the child? And that's why the lady is a tramp.
Well, the child's under my armor. Oh, suddenly he's not wearing armor. Liu Shan is in my arms. What, can't you see him? The lady threw herself into a well after entrusting him to me.
I see. Liu Bei has run to safety. You must hurry and follow him.
I will. Good luck to you.
And to you. See you later, buddy. Cao Cao reinforcements. As long as I still stand, none shall pass. None shall pass. Not unless they can tell me the flight velocity of a bird swallow.
Or whatever the routine is from Monty Python.
为了防御曹操军的追击，张飞独守长板桥，静候敌人。后方似乎有敌兵埋伏，不可贸然前进。
不，那是虚张声势的计策吧？但是，从那个男人的容貌以及蛇矛推测，他就是。
俺正是野人张飞，想死的家伙就放马过来。
果然是张飞嘛！据说这位豪杰可以杀入100万大军，轻而易举。
And I'm not up for that. I don't want my head to be taken.
怎么了？是战还是逃？干脆一些。若敢对俺刀剑相向。 就绝不会手下留情。
Yeah, Zhang Fei's pretty badass.
张飞大喝一声，宛如狮子咆哮，曹操军闻声丧胆，四散而逃。
Now, again, according to the novel that I read, the novel basically says Cao Cao was afraid of Zhang Fei because, well, Zhang Fei had ridden out to challenge Lu Bu at the Battle of Tiger Trap Pass, or whatever the fuck it was called. And Guan Yu and Liu Bei would ride out to support him. But Cao Cao was not as impressed by Zhang Fei as he was by Guan Yu, who had a great reputation. So, and of course, Guan Yu, in the novel at least, killed Hua Zhang. So, later on, we have that whole bit where Guan Yu is temporarily working for Cao Cao, and he tells Cao Cao, like, Cao Cao's like, well, I'm really impressed by how strong you are. And Cao Cao's like, that's nothing. My brother Zhang Fei is like, he could beat these guys up. Like, Guan Yu talks about how powerful Zhang Fei is in battle. And later, Guan Yu leaves Cao Cao's service and returns to Liu Bei. But Cao Cao remembers what he said about Zhang Fei. So when Zhang Fei's like standing there more or less by himself, challenging an entire army to come fight him, Cao Cao gets scared and orders a retreat. The liner notes to the novel then mention that actually most historical accounts believe that because of the, like, something similar did happen, where Zhang Fei and a very small force were guarding a bridge and taunting Cao Cao's armies, and that Cao Cao suspected there was an ambush lying in wait, and that's why they didn't cross. Which makes a lot more sense than Cao Cao was like totally scared. Cao Cao with his massive army, and knowing that he would not personally be riding across the bridge to fight Zhang Fei, was still panicked and refused to let them engage. Thanks to Zhang Fei's gallant defense, Liu Bei and his throng of followers made it safely to Jiangjia, where Liu Ke happily met them. This allowed Liu Bei to further muster his armies at Jiangjia. So we could... Liu Bei and Zhao Yun gained the special bond of swerving loyalty. So we could change cities and go ride out to join that force. And then Liu Kong army fell too. We could attempt to move our base, or we could hang out here and currently be in. I've run into trouble with Zhao Kong. Or we could stay here and continue to hang out in this city and just be in the the territory of Wei for a while. Or Cao Cao force. Which is not technically Wei. Wei does not exist until after Cao Cao dies. So we got a bond of friendship between Zhao Kong and Vulture Bobo. It's easier to get letters to make other officers friends than it is to make friends yourself. So we could have... You know what? No, let's have Vulture Bobo boost his friendship further with Zhang Fei until that's super tight. Yeah, we didn't really make a whole lot of money out of that. Like, less than 1,000, I think, total. I'm quite satisfied with how that turned out, because my expectations weren't that high, I guess. Purchase specialties. They recommend purchasing specialties from everywhere except where we currently are. Probably because there are no specialties here. What if we were to return to our base?
It's gotten rather warm lately. How about we go on a walk together?
Aw, that would be nice, but can we transfer our base, and what would it cost to just continue hanging out with Liu Bei's army? Okay, apparently it costs us nothing. So we will buy some treasure while we're here. These are just treasures, no actual special impact or anything. I feel like we make more profit off of these than we do with the doing stuff with Oh no, we interrupted JG Mystery's mission? Or did he actually sell his stuff? Oh, the war has changed the... Oh, we can now sell supplies here for slightly more. Wait, no, that's more gold buys... Same amount of gold buys more supplies, so we don't want to sell there. We want to sell at places where it's less than one. So, I think JG Mystery's mission got interrupted when we moved the base. Yeah, go to Yuzhang, I guess. We'll let JG Mystery do it just to keep him occupied. Because Vulture Bean is the only one who's going to be able to do the missions with selling individual specialties. Boy, it's not really... We're not making a whole lot of money from each of these, are we? Maybe this was a waste of time. At least JG Mystery is making us little bits of money on the side as we go. Liu Bei fled to Zhangjia. He's visited by Lu Su. Okay. Boy, we're really not getting that much time to do our merchant thing. We're getting too many plot events. Oh, don't, I didn't mean to. I hit the wrong button. We skipped through too much stuff. It looks like history is going to pretty much play out without us interfering.
降服派的张昭等人看穿了诸葛
The
亮前
submission
来
group.
是为了劝说众人对抗曹操，便挑起了舌战。
能见到闻名天下的孔明大人，真是荣幸之极。我想借此机会，
Oh, he looks older. He's no longer in a sexy young Zhuge Liang
刘
outfit.
备大人拥有自比管仲乐毅的孔明大人，却仍被曹操大败，这是为何？
高祖曾与宿敌项羽连战连败，却在最后一战中获胜，振兴了汉朝。
So suck on that, bitch.
胜败乃兵家常事，以局部的胜败论全局，就太过轻率了吧？
但是，如今曹操坐拥100万大军，您的说法听起来只是失败者的自我安慰。
兵力虽号称100万，但都是乌合之众。
Oh, I can't. There's somebody who's going to come suggest surrender to Cao Cao, and Zhuge Liang's going to tell him that he doesn't deserve to speak in the presence of men. I hope they bring that part out. I love that bit. Oh yeah, here we go. This guy's going to get shamed. He's going to get dressed down. Loyalty and filial piety, motherfucker.
曹操誓与汉朝攀享俸禄，却趁汉室衰微之际，欲使其覆灭。若赞同此等做法，就表示你认为只要君主的权势衰退，转眼就欺君罔上，也是合情合理的吗？
You got to turn on shu-han, huh, motherfucker? I think it's Huang Gai who steps up and is like, "Yeah."
都适可而止吧！你们对客人太无礼
I'm
了。
gonna set all of you on fire if you don't knock it off.
孔明大人，请您谅解，他们也是担忧天下的未来。可以再次就最近的形势，请教一下先生的看法了。
是，我定知无不言。
You have only to ask, and I will use my tongue to trick you into doing things to help Liu Bei.
请，
No, stop doing that.
你想说我是个懦
I
夫？
did not mean to skip all
尚
that.
不如
No,
一介
well.
匹夫吗？
Will you call me a pussy?
出言冒犯，多有得罪。我这样说，只是为了推断孙权大人的决心。
Please accept my
原谅我的
apologies.
试探之举。
I would never call you a pussy. Pussy.
你说决心是吧？你认为我们有胜算吗？
You mean we have a chance to win this?
曹操军人数虽多，
We
但不
got
过
the
是些乌
they
合
got
之众
the guns, bud. We got the
而
numbers.
且也不擅长水战。吴越的精兵，没有理由会落败。
我的想法也和孔明大人一样。
But now I'm gonna make him go on an impossible quest to gain like shitloads of arrows. no time at all.
哦，周瑜，你终于来了呀！
You here
我
finally.
就放心了。但是面对100万大军，真的能取胜吗？
Yeah, sure, no
100万
problem.
大军只不过是虚张声势，凭借我们的精兵，定能取胜。
我决定了，
I'm gonna cut the stable in half. Shades of the Dudley boys.
我要与刘备大人联手讨伐曹操。各位听好，以后若再有人主张投降，就会像这暗机一般
This
被我斩
he'll
杀。
suffer the same fate of this desk, off of which I cut a very small piece.
周瑜，我任命你为大都督，一定要击败曹操。
遵命，我定会拼上身家性命。
就这样，孙权决定与刘备结盟，全力对抗曹操。世人
So we're getting all this stuff here. In the meantime, bandits were spotted.
Where to hunt first? My blood's boiling.
立即着
We
手。
will continue selling our mirror despite the fact that some lady needs help. Just where is that store? Let's help her. It's free, isn't it? I think. Wait. Oh, I guess it won't let me stop now. I thought I could stop in the middle of a mission, but I guess certain inputs will automatically halt your mission or pause it. Man, Shu is just not good with money. They'll always have like a a net loss in their cities. Too many officers and not enough cities to support them. That's a real problem in this game because there's so many named officers because Shu is like the main force the book follows. So every single person is let's stop with the jokes, shall we? 3372 is a ridiculous price. 1800 is far more reasonable, don't you think? Nope, I don't think so. I don't like to presume, but let's talk about how I can kick your ass. Although I think the thing that's giving me 100 intelligence might be what I'm about to sell, but... Okay, so if we do assert, we will defeat everything except retort. So let's just hope he... Ah, damn you! This is annoying. Finally, I managed to land a hit in this debate. And I think I've got it now. So that is the appropriate price. Very well. 3372 gold is truly too cheap. I should make my purchase of 5059 gold. Nice. And I'm not going to help somebody with a patrol mission. I need to be selling. Always be selling. We're finally up to over 10,000 gold. What do we actually need to up our trader level to merchant? We're getting there. We'll probably get to merchant before this video is over, but I doubt we'll get to grand merchant. Although venture, depending on how much you get from venture missions, it might happen. But this is a slow. These are all slow roll things that you do. Seems the bandits are looking down on me. Ah, traveler, you've come at a good time. I want to expand my land, so I want to borrow a cow from a relative. But my wife is sick, and I need to stay here to be with her. Let's go to Jinye. Why the hell not? Cows, cows, cows. This is probably a complete waste of time, considering how long it's going to take us, but... Oh, man. Glad to see you all. Hope to talk to you. Please tell me you didn't come here to try to get me to surrender. What? You do not believe in an old friend? Then I should leave. Wait, poor joke. Oh, he's tricking him. That's right. He brought this guy in to make him doubt his best naval officers. It was after, the executed Cao Cao realized this was a trick. Yep. Zhuge Liang was wrote my plan. Damn it. And they're gonna do the thing where they 10 days BC, 3 is enough. So Zhou Yu tries to screw Zhuge Liang, but Zhuge Liang sets up this play. I'm skipping past this because I'm trying to hurry up and get to... We'll see this later, maybe. But I'm trying to get to the freaking merchant play. But yeah, Zhuge Liang does this thing where he sails a boat out and has it stuffed with straw so that when the Wei archers shoot lots of arrows at it, he just keeps them for himself. Ship boost. So what can JG Mystery or Vulture Bobo do now? No officers can do trade. I could send JG Mystery to purchase goods in some other city. Oh, not special. Yeah, purchase specialty.
好像有合适的人选啊。
Let's have to see what this does. I'm curious now.
报告。
He's just gonna go and like make his own decisions about what specialties are worth buying, huh? Interesting. Cow. Oh, I see. Thank you for coming all this way. Allow me to arrange for its delivery. So I just traveled there. That's it. So I doubt I get very much for this.
出发吧。
It's too bad I can't have Bobo going on missions for me to, you know, arrange for cow sales. Not sow sales, cow sales. What do I get at this? My wife is much better. As soon as the cow arrives, I'll be back at work. Thank you for your trouble. We got 317 gold. Not really worth the time. But, you know. Let's continue our trading.
立即着手。
Check it out, lacquered thingy. It's very awesome. So eventually, if we had enough comrades, you could have other people buying specialties that you're just constantly selling with your main character to constantly be bringing in gold by the thousands.
God, I've been had by a merchant again.
But not Vulture Bean. She's an honest trader. Sort of.
与曹操军决战的形势。
Zhuge Liang wants to talk strategy. They both write fire on a piece of paper and turn it over.
计策倒是有，
的确，
那么
Yep.
明白了。两人将写在掌中的计策。
Oh, they wrote it on their palms, and then they laugh
没想到我们的想法一
because
致。
they're both so awesome.
日后，一位智者
Some days later, a wise man visited Cao Cao's forces, called the fledgling phoenix. This man, Pang Tong, is said to be on par with Zhuge Liang.
人称凤雏。
凤雏先生，你来的正好。如你所见，
Thought I was going to get to voice that for a second.
你若是能提些建议，就太好了。
Pang Tong, thank you for visiting. As you can see, we will soon do battle with Sun Quan. I would appreciate any advice you would give me.
您的阵容威风凛凛，凭借这支军队，孙权军应该不是对手。不过，非要我说的话，
With such a grand encampment, I doubt not Sun Quan will fall quickly. Still, there is one thing.
庞统指出了阵中病人较多，并说中了那是士兵晕船所致。
They actually had laziness disease.
将大小船只集中一处，以锁链首尾相连，然后再铺上。
Meanwhile, Cao Pi, like pretty boy Bishonen Cao Pi, according to Dynasty Warriors 5, is wandering around watching this and seeing straight through Pang Tong's tricks because he's so freaking brilliant. Father, have you lost your senses?
原来如此，那样一来，似乎就不必担忧风浪。
进展很顺利。
That went well, Lord Zhou Yu.
周瑜大人，
That went
我
well.
的使命
I guess it was worth giving it a shot. Lord Zhou Yu, my work here is done.
另一方面，在孙权军的阵营，
Oh, and then they beat the shit out of Huang Gai to pull off the deception.
您有什么苦恼吧？不必对我客气，只要我能帮上忙，
Poor
请
old
尽管
Huang
差
Gai.
遣。
He looks totally different from the last time we saw him.
那么，有件事想拜托您。
And I do have one request. Is it okay if we have you savagely beaten as part of a plot? Which is what happened. Soon after, at a war conference with all the officers, Huang Gai mentioned the word
黄
surrender.
盖、周瑜勃然大怒，宣判黄盖死罪。诸位将领百般求情，才改为杖责100。
100 lashes is a lot of lashes.
竟敢无视军规，扰乱士气，真是岂有此理！看在诸位的面子上，我免你此罪，但是要杖责100，拖下去。
周瑜命人脱去黄盖的衣服，迫使其跪下，以杖刑痛打了他一顿。
I love the little, like, animated striking thing there.
轰打到50丈时，黄盖的后背已经血肉模糊了。
请停下来吧，黄盖大人要挺不住了。
Speaking as a pirate, I cannot abide this kind of abuse.
好吧，今天就到此为止。不过，我命你今天
Consider well your loyalty. Oh, he will.
黄盖大人，好好清醒。
Don't worry, folks. It's all part of the plan.
禁地中的黄盖写了一封信。
He didn't even wait till he was done bleeding before offering his surrender.
另一方面，黄盖刚派出密使，潜伏在孙权军中的曹操军的奸细，就写信将此
连环计再加
The
上
ships are now this truly remarkable, though I expect nothing less, my lord.
真是太
I'm kind of torn. It's fun to see all these plot scenes, but I'm not getting like any freaking time to play as Merchant Vulture Bean.
谁知道呢？但愿。
So yeah, it was all a trick trap to get Cao Cao to think that Huang Gai had surrendered, when in fact Huang Gai is getting ready to launch the big fire attack. But that's what I've been looking for. Would you mind parting with it for 2192 gold? I'd like to give this to little baby Jing Tsai. It's yours with joy, Jiaoxi. Got to do a little better. Meanwhile, we've got more gold than this actual city has.
立即着手。
GG Mystery is not purchasing that specialty yet? Or I guess now he is. He was given 2,000 gold, so I hope he buys something worth it. Try to complete your mission. Oh, I'm not actually doing it. I thought I was already doing it. What the hell? To crack down on devious merchants. So I wonder if JG Mystery even has to return to this city to transport the goods here, or if they just teleport into our inventory once he's bought them. Specials arrived from JG Mystery shopping at Luoyang. Ancient strategies. Oh, not bad. He got 2 different treasures for 2,000 gold. So the irony is that we're using JG Mystery a lot, but
好像有合适的人选啊。
see, Bobo is apparently recommended too. We're using JG Mystery a lot, but there's still like no rapport between him and Bean to actually use him to bring officers in. And now it seems like we're not... Oh, 4 days remain. Okay, we are very close to being done with the letter.
曹操收到了黄盖的投诚信。
Okay, Cao Cao received the letter.
那样的人，竟会提
I don't think he's betraying his lord. I think this is a bunch of bullshit.
周瑜好像自持大都督的地位，在兵将面前羞辱了士兵。
Oh, Cheng Yu, you big dummy.
忠诚。
原来如此，他是对周瑜寒心了吧？呵呵，黄盖对孙权军而言就是害群之马。看来
万事俱备。
We've done what we can. Now must wait for a southeastern wind. But Zhuge Liang is going to lead the prayer ceremony.
孔明大人正在搭建七星坛。
Hope Zhou Yu doesn't buy into this shit. Alright, I guess we better watch this. This is like the most important event in the frickin' novel, more or less. Ooh, fully CGI'd up and everything. Or pre-rendered and... A toast to my impending massive defeat that will change the course of the novel and prevent me from taking over China.
对酒当歌，
Especially if he's drank a lot of it.
譬如朝露，去日苦多。气阔谈宴，心 shu-han，月明星稀，无趣南飞。绕树三匝，何之可意？
It's the intro scene for the last game. Is Shang Jiang going to get the credit this time somehow, magically? Huang Gai, looks like your back's healed up.
Let's show them what it feels like to burn. It burns, brother. Zhou Yu, the enemy strategist who's been plotting against me? What a jerk!
Love my helmets so much. Yeah, and if Guan Yu lets him escape, we're gonna have his hide. So yeah, fire attack happened at Chirby. You probably know that by now. And the good guys won. Gain the witness to Chirby exploit. Bonus Sun Quan portrait. Alright, I'll buy it for $14.99 gold. I might want to look at what these do. This allows for a retreat, which I don't really care about because we're not going to be in battle at all. Speed level 1. The speed level plus 1. What does that mean? Speed level, eh? Is that a tactical thing? Or does that actually move us around faster? Maybe we need to hold on to... Maybe we should have a horse. Maybe we should hold on to a horse. Because I don't actually see that it's like... Oh, never mind. It is just... It is a basic, like, coax or negotiate or order. So speed must be something that has an effect in battle. And in that case, I don't care about it because it's not affecting our speed on the map. So we will sell the horse here for some monies. While JG Mystery travels to the Imperial capital to buy cool shit. Vulture Bobo will continue to increase his relationship with, I guess he can't increase it anymore with, Zhang Fei, so let's become like, couple friends. Vulture Bean, there's something I'd like to discuss, and I do not have the option of ignoring this. Lately we've been running into some ruffians, ignoring the law as much as they like. Oh, he's just gonna show up and take gold from us. I would imagine they take more gold if we do not beat them in a duel. That's usually how it works in this game. If you duel someone and lose, when they try to take money from you, they take all of your money. So that's just going to be the game taking 500 gold from every so often because they're dicks. Meanwhile, could we help Zhuge Liang? Anything I can do to help? Leave me alone. I can see through your tricks. Vulture Bobo is holding a banquet. Has invited Vulture Bean. Do you wish to participate? Yes. I don't know. Hey, so we get to beat a bunch of people. Does this mean we ditched Zhuge Liang? Actually, it doesn't. We still get to help. It's like, we'll go help you, but we have to take a break for a party in the middle of helping you with the farming. You know, we're still owed gratitude by Guan Yu. He never sent us a letter. Now let's get back to our trading. We'd start over though. GG Mystery buying specialties faster than we could sell it because we keep getting interrupted. And Fat John's capturing stuff for Cao Cao. We got alcohol and a cow lamp. And the jeweled sword. Let's have JG Mystery now buy supplies. And let's see if there's someplace. Everything is back to 1 and 1. Only when there's combat does things change significantly. And it looks like that plot combat is not affecting the actual prices anywhere. $21.07 must be the maximum we can trade because of our trade strength. So we'll get JG Mystery to make us a small profit because right now we've got enough treasure to sell for a while, so we can start trading supplies back and forth. But yeah, this is slow moving. This trader game is pretty slow moving. Wu armies behind Zhou Yu began their eagerly awaited conquest of Jing province. We must first take Jiangling if we have any hopes of conquest. Cao Ren is guaranteed there may be a fierce fighter.
Let's wipe Cao Ren's troops right out of the Jing province.
Cao Ren watches Liu Bei's movements closely. We can utilize him as a distraction and wait for an advantageous position. Oh, I don't think so. If Zhuge Liang's hanging around, you guys are going to find a way to fuck this up. We have no time for that. Soldiers of Eastern Wu, heed my voice. We will crush Jiangling in one swift blow. Woohoo! However, Cao Ren's defense of Jiangling was admirable and caused Zhou Yu much trouble. None shall keep me from taking the city. Soldiers, to me! Fall back, my lord. You're in too far. Run them through. Follow my... Zhou Yu, who led the assault, was pierced by a stray arrow and fell from his horse. His soldiers recovered him and retreated. The invading army has raised a banner of mourning and grieved their loss.
So Zhou Yu was cursed by bad luck and struck by an arrow. A pity, but a ripe chance to press our advantage. Prepare the army for a raid during the night.
There's a trick trap. Cao Ren's forces rushed to the Eastern Wu camp, but no one was to be found. What? What's the meaning of this? You simpleton, how easily you were lured from behind those walls. What? You're alive? You tricked me. It's Operation Trick Trap.
It's too late for you now. Get them. I'll bring back his head.
The clever trick track overwhelmed Cao Ren, who had to retreat and abandon the defenses of Jiangling. It's all very interesting, but it is not advancing Vulture Bean's merchant quest. Fating my death to draw out the enemy was a brilliant strategy. Well done. Thank you. Your death may be fake, and fate. That injury is not. Take care of yourself. Don't be silly. Zhou Yu's troops casually approached Jiangling, but when they arrived, a new flag had already been raised.
What? Isn't that the banner of Liu Bei?
Begone! I hold the fortress under the will of my lord.
Nonsense! Did you not see it was us who removed Cao Cao's army? Why am I talking like this? By our strength, the Battle of Chibi won. Therefore, Jing province belongs to us.
Wow, he's got so many different outfits in this game. This Jing province belonged to Liu Biao, and now that right falls to his son, Liu Qi. As his guardian, my lord Liu Bei has right to seize this fortress as he sees fit.
You filthy worm, Zhuge Liang! You disgusting worm!
Calm yourself, your wound will worsen. He stole what should be mine from under my hands. From out of your hands, from under your nose. Come on, pick one. You are more important to Eastern Wu than this city. Please come and allow your wounds to heal. Those bastards! They killed Kenny. Zhou Yu was forced to leave, allowing Liu Bei to secure a foothold in the region and begin a conquest of his own. Outlanders were spotted in Nan'an.
Where to hunt first? My blood's boiling.
I'm going to take 500 gold from Vulture Bean. You'd think Vulture Bean working in this city would be good. Oh, bandit, 35, 60 gold. Ridiculous. Everyone knows 1,900 gold is the going price. Besides, I'm a bandit. I should just take it. Why am I debating you? Why aren't I forcing you to give it to me, plus give me all your gold? So in RTK10, if you have a skill called the Hero skill, you can force bandits to debate you rather than duel you when you are assaulted on the roads. Which is fun, because if you're playing as somebody with a really high intelligence score and a bandit with a low intelligence score debates you, you say something like, listen to what I have to say, and they say, what? Oh man, can't we just fight? It's funny. So they will probably retort, because that is a lore thing. But I guess not, so fuck. I guess I'm just hoping they provoke. Yeah, what they select doesn't always make a lot of sense, unfortunately for us. Yeah, we both take damage, but we're going to take way less. Apologize for rudely schooling your sorry ass. Very well, 5340 gold it is. Thank you for your patronage, bandit. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cow lamp. So let's sort these things by price. Resonate, jeweled blade. Wait, how was Zhou Yu guarding this city if the plot says that he just was in charge of this city? What's going on, Holmes? Oh well. Yeah, Vulture Bean's merchant adventures have been, there's been a lot of fun plot stuff. Help me. Spock. Sorry, I'm too busy trying to trade here. Well, except that I'm not trading. What the hell? Every time I go to do the trade command, it's like it makes me do it twice, and I always forget. Mother's sick in bed. Will you take her this medicine? Nope, no profit.
There is no profit in revenge or in helping that guy.
Vulture Bean just decided to let that guy die because I realized that that was going to be like 300 gold and it was going to take several days. Somebody else can do it. Send Vulture Bobo to do it. Okay, we're going to pretend Vulture Bobo was sent off to do that, but he lost the money on his way back. Li Mu, like one of Liu Bei's wives appeared to go to work for another force, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have JG Mystery sell the supplies where he just bought them, because they're now short of supplies, which means they'll pay more for them, I guess. So he's just gonna, he's like nickel and diming right now, JG Mystery. So I was ready to march, however, he had one concern. Ma Tang is gonna be a pain in the ass. So they suck in Ma Tang. Yeah, I feel bad about skipping these, but I really want to get to the actual merchant stuff. So Ma Tang was summoned. Ma Chao's going to say, don't go. Father, please wait, I'm Justice Man. As Ma Chao says, this is most likely an effort by Cao Cao to draw me in. Lizard Lord, Lord of Lizard Lord, whatever your name was, you got to put a stop to this, man. But even so, these are Imperial summons. If I do not obey, then I'm no better than Cao Cao. Father. But consider, this might also be an opportunity I've been looking for. Perhaps I can dispose of Cao Cao. I doubt it. I mean, I see a brilliant idea, Father, and please allow me to accompany you. No, you are my eldest. If something goes wrong, you must be safe. I will take Ma Ji, Ma Zhu, Ma Tai, Ma Dai. He's going to take everybody except the idiot, son. Understood. And Father, please be careful. Overweighted Ma Teng when he arrived at the capital was a large force led by Cao Cao. I appreciate your doing all this to meet me, but don't you think this is a little too much, Master Cao Cao?
You cannot talk your way out of this, Ma Teng. We already know of your plans for rebellion. So you've sunk this low, have you? Well, I'll at least take you with me.
Cao Cao did not personally fight Ma Teng, but his army killed him. Ma Teng fights well, but is overwhelmed by sheer numbers. Ma Zhu and Ma Ti are killed alongside of him. So there's a fairly good force of like cavalry generals up in the Ma clan at the beginning of the game. But this plot event basically guts the force. And if you're playing with like any kind of like history is not locked in and there's any randomness at all, the Ma clan is always a pain in the ass to deal with. They are a force that it might be fun to serve as JG Mystery, just for a change of pace, if we don't want to set up our own force. Only Ma Dai was able to escape and return to report what happened to Ma Chao.
I could do nothing. The goggles, they did nothing. Damn Cao Cao, someday will avenge my father and brothers. I, Ma Chao, swear it on my spear and my life. I will never forget or forgive this.
So how long is the Ma Chao force going to continue to exist? Because Ma Chao basically gets kind of swallowed up. I guess his force is still there for a while. What is this? Oh, these are, I gotcha, banditos. So per the map right now, it seems like, yeah, Liu Bei is going to swallow up these cities and eventually invade this territory. And he'll lose this, but like the battle for these cities is what drives the plot of the rest of the novel up until the point, at least until the point where Sima Yi's sons supplant the Emperor of Wei. Like the fights over this are gonna drive Wei Wu and Shu to their ultimate ends. But for now, let's continue with Vulture Bean's story, which is what this video was supposed to be. I guess I should have chosen a less centralized location. Everyone knows this is the right price. Yeah, whatever. You have to so you have 1 million debates. So as a bandit path, you have 1 million small level battles. As a merchant, you have 1 million debates. I'm just gonna hope they don't retort. I'll just... Now I hope they will retort, I guess. Oh, it is also necessary in addition to whatever you have. And the guy gives us even more monies. As we inch closer to having enough to... Oh no, we have to do it twice. I keep forgetting. We inch close. One of them is assigning a mission, and the other one is actually executing it. So we inch our way closer to the 30,000 we need to go to a higher level. I can just smell the treasure from Chengdu, boys. We're robbing it. We're robbing it ragged. That could be Vulture Bobo's life. Instead, he's been in a constant mission to make friends with people via letters. And not actually do anything really useful to help the force here, the commerce clan that we have formed. So once again, Vulture or JG Mystery purchases small amount, yeah, slightly increased trade strength. That costs money. I'm just trying at this point to hurry up and make enough money to level up once. So I guess the best thing to do is to buy supplies. Oh, we can now buy more supplies here for less money. So even Vulture Bobo could get 2107 for less than 2107, and his governance score means he gets no bonuses for purchasing. JG Mystery's governance score means he gets a bonus, so this becomes the place to buy at. And that's what it comes down to. If we really were at this for a long time, we could get comrade slots, bring in comrades into our little merchant force, our, Bean Co., the Bean Corporation, and have people specifically buying at certain cities to draw. It seems like if I got better at this, you could manipulate it so that eventually you got better rates. But until we really increase our trade capacity, we can't buy that much at a time. So it is slow going at the beginning for any of these paths. But now there's a bond between Vulture Bobo and Zhang Fei's wife. They've become friends. Nothing untoward. It's just fun. Become friends with Huban. Liu Qi is going to die soon, so there's not a whole lot of point in cultivating his friendship. As dark as that sounds. And JG Mystery is too busy actually benefiting the Force financially to spend lots of time hanging out with Vulture Bean and increasing their rapport to the point where she can turn him into a friendship farmer. We have yet to deny one of these sales and see what happens, but I guess between missions we'll do a quick thing for this guy. I've been called away suddenly. I was wondering if you could deliver this for me. He needs to go to Lujiang. Now we're just going to ignore that because it involves travel, so I'd rather just stick with oh, these are all pretty low value stuff, I guess. Oh, that's right. I have to select it twice. I keep forgetting. I guess if we get to the next level of merchant, we'll stop. But it seems like this is... I'd like to see what one of these revenue missions is that you have to do. Ma Da escapes from Cao Cao and seeks refuge with Ma Chao. I thought we already saw that. Ma Tang and his group have been brutally wiped out. Ma Chao begins to lament. Oh, that's right. They're going to have their big counterattack. How could this happen, Father? Damn you, Cao Cao. I'll never forgive you for this. I shall have my revenge. And then I'll defeat Vulture Bobo in a duel. That was a long time ago, that LP. Ma Chao, I feel the same. Please allow me to aid you. Uncle, thank you. Please let me your aid. I just said I was going to aid you. What the hell? But then Ma Chao's... Yeah, Huan Sui, that's right. I forgot about this. In a passion drive for revenge, Ma Chao's forces defeated Cao Cao's officers one after another. They captured Chang'an and then Tong Gate. It's pretty impressive. Capturing Chang'an and then stalling out is about where things went with my efforts in the Jiang Wei hero mode that I was not able to finish because of the saves getting deleted when I updated to the Fame and Strategy expansion. By the time Cao Cao arrived, Ma Chao's forces were receiving further reinforcements. We must plan how to deal with this. We'll lose his momentum if we try to stop him head on. Cao Cao planned to lure Ma Chao's force to Huang River and use the river to cut off their escape. He would send another force to swing around and attack from the other side. Excellent. With this plan, we should be able to defeat Ma Chao. If only I had a strategist. After watching his main force cross the northern banks, Cao Cao then began to cross himself. And again, pre-rendered. This is really taking over the whole LP of tiers, watching all these plot scenes. A warrior in silver armor. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, sorry. Cao Cao barely escapes Ma Chao's sudden attack. I'm sure it looked really cool, but we accidentally skipped it. We're getting nowhere like this. Does anyone have any ideas? Zhu Shu, you must think of something. I believe Zhu Shu came to Cao Cao's rescue in the cinematic we just watched, but he won't get to do anything. Hey, it's Joshua! I believe we should sow some discord in their ranks. If we can drive a wedge between Ma Chao and Han Sui, we would gain an immediate advantage. Huan Sui was like the sworn brother of Ma Tang. They were super tight buddies. But Ma Chao is like, he wants to be in charge now, so I don't know that he's really that crazy about having an officer from the old guard still hanging out. But I see, in that case.
I have an idea. And it's hotter than my pants.
A few days later, a letter from Cao Cao was delivered to Huan Sui. Hello, Uncle. I heard you have received a letter from Huan Sui. But I am Huan Sui. Hey, yes, it just arrived. I just sent myself a letter. May I see it? What's this? The letter showed signs of being erased and rewritten.
Uncle, why does it appear to have been altered? I, Ma Chao, am an expert on forgeries.
This is how it came to me. I don't know why. You're joking, right? No one would send a letter like that. That's true. Maybe it was a mistake.
Or maybe he does not want me to see that it was actually written, like plans to betray me.
Wait, what are you saying? You mean you don't trust me? I'm your sworn uncle.
No, I do not believe you. You are planning to betray me to Huan Sui.
Wait, no, he's Huan Sui. So Huan Sui runs away because Ma Chao is a distrustful idiot. Why would they fight? What's happening? How come they keep saying Huan Sui when they mean Cao Cao? The men and officers in Ma Chao's camp were thrown into confusion. It was then that Cao Cao chose to strike from all four sides of the camp.
Alright, let's fuck them up.
What? Oh, shit. Unable to organize his troops, Ma Chao was routed. I was unable to avenge my father, and I'm pathetic. And he sought refuge with Zhonglu. Troops remaining at Chang'an were forced to surrender to Cao Cao. Ma Chao's revenge ended in failure. That's what you get for not trusting your sworn uncle, and for constantly mistaking Huan Sui for Cao Cao in dialogue. So Ma Chao's army is totally annihilated by the plot. And do they become neutral cities, or are they... Oh no, they are immediately Cao Cao cities, up to and including the fact that there are people governing each of these cities. So yeah, the plot kind of gives Cao Cao a lot, even after he... Well, this is really the height of Cao Cao's power. That's not quite true. So, per the novel and history, I suppose, Cao Cao is going to take advantage of the situation that develops between Zhonglu and Liu Zhang, because once Zhonglu has Ma Chao and Pang De in his force, he starts trying to take over Liu Zhang's territory, and that's when Liu Zhang calls on Liu Bei to help him. And Liu Bei manages to win Ma Chao's services. And then Cao Cao attacks Zhonglu. He ends up winning Pang De and taking this city and Wudou. So eventually Cao Cao is going to capture all of these cities, and I believe Shangyang. And that's kind of the height of Cao Cao's power. Unless he takes back Jiangling at some point. I don't remember exactly how things go down with these cities. But, yeah, Cao Cao at the height of his power is going to take kind of these cities. And then Liu Bei, once he takes over Shu, will launch a counter-strike. He will eventually become the king of Hanzhong. And that's kind of the high water mark for Liu Bei, because once Guan Yu tries to launch an offensive into the Central Plains, it results in him... He gets betrayed by Wu, who takes over these cities. That drives Liu Bei into like crazy vengeance mode. Liu Bei launches his counterattack. And that ultimately then leads to the fall of Shu. And before Wei can really take advantage of it, they have been subsumed and become Jing. So that's kind of where things are going. As far as Vulture Bean and her trader mission, again, let's see if we can actually get to 30k and another level up bitches before we call this a one-shot let's play around with what it's like to be a trader thing. It just seems like you'd have to be really patient at this to win through. Like, if you don't join a force, things get a bit slow. The quests that you could do in RTK10, like traveling around from place to place, dueling different officers, debating famous officers, to me they were more interesting than the ones that we get in this game. In this game, it really is just travel from one place to another and either debate or duel. If there's more interesting quests to get than that from taverns, I have not seen them. Meanwhile, JG Mystery is... Can't tell where he is. You would think wherever he is. You would have affected the price of supplies there, and it would make it the place where we should be buying or selling. Maybe I need to take a moment to determine where JG Mystery actually is located. Okay, JG Mystery, where are you? He is in Jiangjia. Oh, wait, no, that's where he's affiliated. What's his current location? Jiangling. Alright. So in order to save time, we will try to have him sell supplies, because I believe we now have supplies in Jiangling. So again, he's going to get a small amount of gold for this. Remember, he bought them for slightly less than they're worth, and he's selling them for slightly more than they're worth, so the two slightlies add together to a moderate amount of profit, like 500 something gold. No, we'll take it. It's no good. I wonder if I get someone to help me. No, I think we're just going to stick with our trading. This is barely worth doing. But we got to get the thing out of our inventory now. So we just inch closer to having enough gold to level up. We're so close. So close. And really far away from this one. Well, about a third of the way. I wanna see a venture mission. Find out what that is. I'm also, let's see. We can trade, purchase, add-on, and supplies deals. And after this, we will be able to trade plus. We'll have better profit. Add-on plus, supplies deals. Oh, to be a merchant, you have to be a man. Venture, invest in a force and increase troops and supplies. And intervention. So we could have. I think venture is not going to make us money. It's going to help another force. So we've kind of been shadowing Liu Bei's forces and helping them. We have intervention plus instead of intervention. Transactions sell specialties for large profit. Repair shop greatly increased trade strength at the main base. It seems like you just have the exact same commands, but they're leveling up as you level up, and eventually to get White Dragon you need 300,000 in funds, and in this you need 300,000, 200,000 and influence. I don't know what influence with the force does for you. At any rate, I'm thinking the merchant path is just kind of dull. Patriot path, we've seen a bit. Civil servant, you have to be in a force. Advisor, you have to be in a force. Military official, you have to be in a force. And commander, you have to be in a force. So there's two things you can do without being in a force. Merchant and patriot. They're both kind of boring. And, well, actually, we're getting pretty close to being able to be a bandit lord, except for our lack of renown. I mean, they definitely give you more to do as an unaffiliated officer in the expansion than there was in the original game. Still, I don't know. In RTK13, you could really work on improving your character, and that was kind of interesting in and of itself. Like, learn all the skills and whatnot. I guess you could do that in this too, but I don't see why you would play through the trader path more than once. Oh, Vulture Bobo's arrived. Must be very tired. Take some time and get some rest.
Yeah, I've been writing a lot of letters.
I wanted to come see your face, even when we're apart. We're together in spirit. Well, you've been here the whole time. I've just been working, and you've been lazing around the house. So that was nice. I have not been... Wow. That guy looks pretty awesome. I've not been doing much as far as, like, trying to raise kids with these characters. Suma Yi has joined Cao Cao Army. That's pretty significant. Eventually, we're going to want to build up our base, but for now, no, this is spending money. I need to be making money. Now, this will be spending money too, but with an immediate idea of turning around and making it back. Buying a bunch of specialties when I'm getting ready to end this video probably is not that smart a move, because it'll take time to sell them. Bandit King, 749 gold, ridiculous. So I guess if you're trying to do the merchant path and you suck at debate, you will be in trouble. That being said, if you build like a Pollyanna character who's good at everything, Pollyanna's not the right word. If you build a, what's the word? You write like when you write fan fiction starring a character who's basically you and they're perfect in every way, everyone loves them. I don't know. There's a term for it. But yeah, if you give your character 100 in every stat, so you can win all duels and win all debates, I guess it would go faster. But if you're only going to pick one thing to be good at in the trader path, you want to be good at debate, which makes sense. See if we want to KO this guy. Not quite. It took 2 hits to defeat Bandit King, who looks very different in his portrait from his little 3D avatar. I see, this is a new invention. Yeah, I don't care. Nah, I got trading to do. I've even given up on my quest to become friends with Zhang Fei, which slowed down our progress at the beginning of the game when I bought a bunch of gold wine before I really realized how to sell it for any monies.
I had fun with Hu-han. He's a great guy. Thanks for introducing us. I've been so bored, honey.
No, he's still going with the letter. Every time I get that message, I figure they're done with their letter, but no, it's just a progress update. Wang Zhang force has begun capturing Luo. Interesting. Jian Chui is being attacked by bandits. Bobo longs to be part of that action instead of hanging around the house waiting for Bean to get back from work. And we will get JG Mystery to sell supplies. It's back to a 1-for-1. Might as well sell them here. Yeah, we're getting like 500 gold a pop from JG Mystery doing that. It's really not that big of a thing. But if we invested some gold into had bigger trade capacity, it would eventually be a thing that would work out better. I want to know who this officer is. It's Miju? Okay. I'm not going to help her. I was just curious who she was. So if I ever go to the city where Zhang Fei is and start befriending him, Liu Bei has built up achievements and taken the prestigious name of Zhao Li the Benevolent. Liu Bei's army ordinances are now virtue revealed. Interesting. That means he's personally leveled up to, is he in the city? Uh-huh. No. So I would need to look at all officers to find him. Hey, Rin Satori is hanging around the Gongzing Zong's force. Anyway, oh, that's not what I meant to do. So Liu Bei has leveled up in his own personal, so that this is something that happens with time. Wait. Oh, but do we not get to see it? I guess we don't get to see it. Abilities info, no. Switch info, abilities info. Expedition aid. Cry of Justice. Prestige is commander. And he's Zhao Li the Magnificent. So I think that's like a special level of commander. We could look it up. Commander is got to be on the... Yeah, the commander path has... Flying General, whatever. I think it's one of these... Zhao Li the Benevolent is a special thing that only he can get. But he's in this route. Anyway, did we actually start trading yet? Come on, everybody, buy this refined liquor. You'll get drunk quicker with Bean's refined liquor.
This town's got a little more pleasant.
And there's a bond of friendship between these guys. Vulture Bean or Vulture Bobo and whoever. And Jiaoxi's the only one whose friendship can be increased right now. Now, these are all officers affiliated with a force, so I don't know that it's doing me that much good to side with them, but eventually one of the paths, and apparently the dark and evil path for a merchant, the one who uses fortune to manipulate the chaos of battle from the shadows, which sounds all evil, but in fact... Like, using your force as a merchant to help one side in a war doesn't seem like it's too bad as long as you're helping the right side. Whereas in this one, you're just purely gaining shitloads of money. Yeah, if we were to continue this all the way through, if anybody wanted to see more of this, and I'm already getting pretty bored, but if anyone wanted to see more of Vulture Bean's adventures in commerce, I would be... probably inclined to head towards the Black Dragon path, where we try to like have her start earning money and showering it on Liu Bei's force to aid them. Although in fact you need 300,000 to win this way and only 200,000 this way, suggests that it's going to cost you about 100,000 gold to get that much influence with Liu Bei's force. And what you do with that influence, I'm curious about, but I don't see myself playing for many, many more hours just to find out. I guess if we, once we reach Grand Merchant, we can start doing intervention. So maybe we'll get a little tutorial on it. I just need to hurry up and get a couple thousand more gold. Oh man, we're close. Let's just wait. No, hold on, because we'll need money to do this intervention mission. So it probably doesn't make sense for JG Mystery to stop doing his little trickle-in gold thing. Even though right now, if we... It feels like we should stop just so that we hit 30,000 that much faster. If we keep it up, we'll have a little bit more money over that 30,000 threshold. And these guys finally have positive revenue in their cities. At least this city. Listen, old bitch. You're gonna buy this for what I tell you it's worth. Oh. She's got slightly below average intelligence, and Bean is as good at debate as you can get in this game. I do not believe there is such a thing as Order 10, and she has 100 intelligence. I suppose it's possible that if she had 100 raw intelligence and an item that boosted it, it could go to over 100, but she's really good at debate, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Damn it. Crusher. Hey, the old woman doesn't look nearly that old on this screen. I'm gonna provoke you, old woman, by telling you you look much younger than your age would suggest. Truly goes for such a price? Okay. Yeah, had we not bought that, the transferable skills shown. Yeah, had we not bought that, I don't want to buy supplies. Had we not bought that with JG Mystery, we'd actually be good to go right now, but let's find the most expensive thing they're selling and trade. Because it does... I'm holding on to that one wine just in case we decide we want to befriend Zhang Fei, but... Yeah. It does seem the more expensive an item is, the more profit you get for selling it. It's a percentage of the item's raw cost is what you get as your profit. But as I've mentioned before, sadly, the game does not know the difference between profit and revenue, or translates it poorly. Oh no, locusts infested 2 cities, including Zhangjia. Hey, that... Ooh, supply price has leapt up in 3 cities. That's pretty fucked up, so we can take advantage of this. That's what the game is trying to tell us. I've never had it tell me about locusts before in this game, because it doesn't seem to care. That guy's pretty badass. It doesn't care... Like, we have not had locusts popping up as a catastrophe that I can recall. Shan Yu King versus Zhao Yun. Wow, they've got better attack and defense than Zhao Yun, but he's got them way outnumbered. Meanwhile, Liu Bei's army is marching out to fight Jin Yi. Oh yeah, they're trying to take over that territory. But yeah, the reason that locusts matter to us is because it affects the sales price. We can take advantage of the people suffering here and sell supplies at a higher price to the areas that are suffering from famine. He only bought like 12,000 supplies. One gold for 0.6 supplies. 1 gold for 6.1. Go ahead and settle them here, just to save the trip. He wasn't able to buy as many supplies as normal, so it actually didn't really help us all that much. But had I bought supplies... Yeah, had I bought supplies someplace else, and then come here and sold them, it would have worked out good. Matter of fact, I should have gone someplace and bought supplies to fill up and then sold them. Damn it. Oh well, we're about to hit 3,000, I think, with this trade. I'll take it. And we've reached the merchant prestige condition. So we'll quick save our game. We'll check and see what new powers this has given us. And then I think I'm going to call this a marathon video. How long have I been going with this? Ooh, longer than Bobo's Bandit Quest. Alright, yeah, we need to wrap this thing up. This is getting ridiculous. No, I'm just kind of exploring the different things you could do. But yeah, they're not really that interesting, are they? So now we can become a merchant. Oh, we already are a merchant. We can become the Grand Merchant? No, we have to become a merchant. Level up, bitches. Merchant. Rumors continued to spread, and Vulture Bean became known as the Merchant, as a new sign of prestige. Following abilities become available: Trade Plus, Purchase Supply, Purchase Specialty, Add-on Plus, Supply Deals, Venture, and others. So if we're already a decent chunk of the way towards what we need gold-wise, but our big thing is a venture mission. So that's what I wanted to do before I called it a video. So... Add-on plus venture. Invest in force and increase troop supplies. Investment amount 5,000. Post-command influence 41. Alright. Well, let's take a look. That's 41 for 5,000. And, wait, what? 1,000 influence with a single force. Oh, it's 41. Refund date 360 days later. Refund amount 5,900. Oh, so they are paying you back. I would like to invest 5,000 into your army if you accept. We'll do our utmost to meet your expectations. Oh, I didn't even get to talk to Liu Bei. So that's a bunch of money gone. And we need to pass an entire year. Trade plus. So we get better profit. Add-on plus. Bobo can spend money desperately trying to improve our base very slowly. Alright. Can I really just work through an entire year here? Vulture Beam. Another failure, it seems. You seem to be stuck. How about taking a bit of a rest? It feels like I'm on the edge of a breakthrough. I really must say, crossbows are deep, deep tools. Then at least have this. I've prepared you a warm drink. Ah, thank you. Alright. So, we have a... Oh, I see. The crossbow thing is the overarching quest line of the merchant. And every time we advance to a new merchant level, we get a little scene. As exciting as that one? Could they all be that exciting? I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a year to pass before I lose my shit here. This is just taking too freaking long. I really need to end this video. Meanwhile, Maxwell Damage is constructing a stronghold. Max private troops. I don't know why we would do that. Well, let's have GG Mystery purchase some cool shit that we can sell. Not Jatong. Chengdu. Yeah, JG Mystery can handle that. That's not that tough. He'll make it work. Oh, another debate. I'm trying to think, what am I still playing at this point? I don't think I'm going to get through a whole year here. How do I even check on the progress of this venture mission? Force already been invested into. Repayment will occur in 337 days. Yep. Alright. Supplies here are super cheap. Oh, no, sorry. They're super expensive. So I could buy like 5,000 supplies here and sell them here for twice as much. So let's do that. Is it worth 17 days to go there? Probably. I might have been able to find someplace closer, actually. Runan looked closer on the... So let's remove this. And instead we will buy supplies here where we already are, because it's actually closer. Wait, supplies are 0.6 there. 0.53, 0.62, 0.6. Okay, we actually need to go to 1 then. Because Jinye, the locust seemed to have spread to Jinye. Or something. So this is us taking advantage of the people suffering. Boy, it's a... Why is it... We become best friends through letters. I guess we're still going to Runan, despite what I thought I'd said. Alright, whatever. We'll buy them in Runan. I got turned around, I guess. So 20 days to buy the supplies. We'll come back and sell them, taking advantage of the people suffering. We'll see how close we are to finishing this adventure mission at that point. But it's going to take forever. While Bobo's very slowly adding on to our ability to buy. Like, I can see how you could do this. It's just, it's really kind of long. There doesn't seem to be a lot of threats to you. I don't see how you actually lose. You just very slowly win. I suppose if you absolutely suck at debates and stuff, you could be constantly losing. So now we want to sell them down... Oh, this is 0.61, so... Conditions here have improved. We need to hurry up and sell them before the people stop starving. But eventually with a big enough trade capacity, which you buy gold to increase, it's especially as arrived from JG's shopping. All right. Only 2 with all that time? Well, you won't be able to buy any, you know, I guess we could get him to add on as well. But yeah, if we increased our trade capacity by enough, it would be, this should start moving faster. The thing is, your ability to do things is going to level up, but the amount of things you need to do increases too. Like, it's going to take 300,000 gold, but now we can make more gold in a shot. So it's just the same thing over and over and over and over again, basically. We sell the supplies here. We will make some profit, just not a whole lot. And we're already down a lot. We already, from investing in increasing our trade capacity. Supply prices leapt up, yeah. So again, we could take advantage of the floods. But once we're done with this, we'll check and see how close we are to actually we'll see how close we are to actually finishing this mission where we're supposed to donate money. See if anything interesting happens with that. Cao Cao army has taken out the Gongzungs, which is kind of a thing that always happens eventually. Not that surprising. Adventure mission is 263 days. So we went from 360 something to we killed about 100 days of it. We're at like 2.5 hours plus now, aren't we? Yep. All right, I can't do this anymore. This video has gotten ridiculously long. I guess let me know if anybody wants to see more Vulture Beans trading adventures, but it feels like this is it. You just keep doing this. Like, I could be you're making decisions in your mind about, do I want to spend money to increase my ability to make money, or just keep, like, at what point do I start investing money to make money faster? When is it a good idea to pursue? Because you can spend a lot of your time trying to get people to join your force if you don't already start out with characters who are your allies. And as we found out in what I think was significantly more fun and interesting, even if it was also moving very slowly, The Adventures of Bandit Bobo, you can form like deep bonds of friendships with officers, and they still won't join you if they get into another force. And there's like a lot of luck of the draw with whether anyone will join you. And having officers supporting you helps you out. We are not expanding our base. We are expanding our trade capacity, which it doesn't make. I guess she's buying more carts to transport supplies. I don't know, but having JG Mystery currently having JG Mystery go around the country buying specialties so that Bean can just constantly sell specialties for a profit in the same city, because different economies in different cities only matters when selling supplies, not specialties. That seems like it's the fastest way to make money, and it's very slow, and it's very boring. So maybe there are different ways to do this, but none of them seem like they're really all that exciting, and I'm not all that bothered to find out what the deal is with these crossbows. So there you have it. If anybody wants to see more of this, let me know in the comments. I'm less inclined to carry this on as I am to carry on The Adventures of Bandit Bobo. And honestly, I'm not that excited about carrying that one on either. I could. I don't know. I could give or take that one. This one I'm rather bored with. I'm disappointed to find out, per some comments in the comment section, it sounds like there's no ending for the Bandit path that's special. There is a ending for the merchant path, but it just seems like it's going to take a long, boring slog to get there. And the other four that's Patriot and merchant. Those are the two where you're not force affiliated. Anything else is just a variation on you're an officer trying to make your force conquer China. So I think as far as are there exciting new ways to not be an affiliated officer, I think we've kind of found that there really aren't. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still puzzled by the fact that Bandit Bobo's main base was never attacked. Nobody tried to claim it. And I'm wondering if we keep playing as Bandit Bobo, would that eventually happen? Because that would definitely change things. Certainly it would put a lot more pressure on you to build up a big army quickly as a bandit chief or as a knight errant. You don't have to go the bandit route. You could go like an unaffiliated good guy route. Either way, if your main base is immune from attack because they don't want to kick you out of being able to do that, fine. Or if you can maintain your bandit stronghold in a city that is run by another force, fine? ? But the commerce path just seems dull. Anyway, I'm the Serious JG. Hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, if you're still watching after 2 hours and almost 40 minutes, if you're that into RTK, well, if you're that into it, you should probably go to Zerfall's MS Bike Ride Canada page, donate $25, and then hit up the comments section of the video where I talk about creating a character, the Call to Arms video, and create a character. Because if you're into it enough to watch 2.5 hours of the trading games, hopefully you'll get even more excitement out of watching your created character interact with JG Mystery or whoever I play as in an upcoming main story game playthrough. Bye for now. Hey guys, guess we're not quite done yet. I didn't want to waste any more of your time, but I kind of was curious what happened when our loan to Liu Bei came due. So I continued playing off screen, and in fact, I'm just loading my game because I saw what happened and it does trigger a little message. And I found out something, and some of you may have been screaming at the screens, JJ, you idiot, what are you doing? We can order JG Mystery and Bobo to Trade Plus as well. I guess at some point earlier I tried to do that when I only had one specialty item that Bean was already ordered to sell. And since it wouldn't let JG Mystery or Bobo sell, I guess I didn't realize I only had one specialty item, and I thought it wasn't letting them do it because this was a command that only she could do because she's a merchant. But I'm wrong. Anybody in your force can be ordered to do this, or anybody in your amongst your comrades can be ordered to do these commands. Even Bobo. So, like, Bobo will get, when he sells a specialty item using the Trade Plus command, he will get more than it was purchased for. He just won't get as much more as JG Mystery will. because JG Mystery has better commerce and poll score than Bobo. And Bean will get a better score than JG Mystery because she has an even higher commerce score and an even higher poll score. Bobo, I believe, has nothing in commerce, but he has some points in poll. So there's a big jump from Bobo to JG Mystery, and then another jump from JG Mystery to Bean. That being said, we're now at over 80,000, and our goal for the merchant to get to the next level of Grand Merchant here is only 100,000. Because I've been, like, almost immediately after stopping the recording, I figured this out, and I've just been spamming that command. And in fact... Oh, they're out of stock. Like, it seems... I guess I just bought stuff, but every time I sell some stuff, like, I'm consistently... They're restocking specialties way faster than I remember before. And, in fact, I've consistently had 5 specialty items to buy as long as I took a few days to sell specialty items. But now you can see we got the intervention command, which I did not play with before. I cannot fail at these negotiations. Glad to see you. Liu Bei is out at the moment. I will hear you out instead. We can gift supplies, but we have 0 supplies. We can use influence to increase an officer's rank. We can put our comrades and bond officers into service to increase influence. So yeah, we can spend influence points to promote people in the army. We can give them, like I could give them Vulture Bobo to become an officer of theirs. I'd be curious to see if I could still order them around. And we can use our influence to create ceasefires. So these are ways that you can spend and use influence. But imagine I'll be a burden if I stay for too long. Allow me to take my leave. Please give my best regards, Liu Bei. But as you can see, that's another way to gain influence. And influence becomes very important. Venture mission we're about to get. Influence is important for this path if we want to be the Black Dragon. So let's just let a few days pass here so that we can get our loan back from Liu Bei. Vulture Bobo has sold refined liquor. Let's have Vulture Bobo trade for something that's not that valuable so that it won't be that big of a deal if his profit margin. See, he's getting 640 for something that cost us 400. So it's a little bit of cash, and she asks him to sell in his stead, and he says yes, and it's awesome. Today the loan to Liu Bei army is due, so I've bought a letter from Liu Bei. Liu Bei's army's great development has been thanks to your investment, Honorable Vulture Bean, and for that I must thank you deeply. As promised, I will pay 10,233 gold, interest included. I hope we can maintain a pleasant relationship. And now, we're less than 10,000 away from our goal. Our goal, not our gold. And as you can see, we've done our venture mission. So we are actually really close to reaching Grand Merchant, which would be one more bit of plot. And then, yeah, we're close to finishing this thing up. I still don't know that it's worth doing. It might be something that I could play with on screen while watching Mystery Science Theater, but I don't know that I would have fun commentary. And I don't see any purpose to buying and selling supplies. I see you buy supplies and trade them for influence if you want to get that path. I guess there's other... Instead of just advancing up your merchant tree here, you might want to like manipulate the game as a merchant, but ultimately you're just giving supplies and gold to a force, which isn't that big a deal, and spending your influence to form ceasefires and stuff. Seems like it's a very indirect way of trying to play the game. But I think our fastest way of... oh, we can't even do another venture mission. How strange, we can't do a venture mission. Oh. I need to actually get into the city, and then I could probably do a venture mission here. I could if I wanted to. I can invest more, and if I was willing to wait an entire year, this would guarantee me getting enough back. But city shrink period minus 2,600. And we get more influence that way. But that's not really what I want to do. I want to just, with you guys watching here, try to Yeah, that'll get us a tidy profit. And between JG Mystery and Bobo selling lesser items while she gets 5k from this thing, yeah. Flame of the Believer, that's a wine that JG Mystery has sold. Silver Axe. Go for it. I'm yours to command. I do this for ire. Or if you're Zerfall, or whatever he said. It wasn't ire. I was very upset in the live stream. Alright, so we're closing in on the second to last rank of this, and that I think would be an okay place to call it a career for Vulture Beans thing. And if I really, really, really want to, I can off-screen and do it like a bonus video where I show you what happens when you get the highest rank, but I don't know that I'll be bothering to do that either. I'll stop with the jokes. Yeah, you have a lot of debates you've got to do as a trader. Little bits of bandit attacks, that they might take more money from you as you get more money to your name. But early on, it's like, yeah, if you really want to, you can try to avoid losing 500 gold by winning duels. But it barely seems like that would be worth it. The old woman's not that old, I gotta say. Did she just say Nigga? That was odd. Yeah, we've reached Grand Merchant level. Let's go ahead and do Grand Merchant. And the Zodiac constellations have aligned. Rumors continue to spread, and Vulture Beam became known as Grand Merchant as a new sign of prestige. Following has become available: transaction, purchase specialty, repair shop, supply, deals, investment, and others. So the big difference, I have transaction. This will give me transaction. This is transaction. I already have transaction. Purchase specialty is still there. Repair shop is the same. Supply deals is the same. Major investment instead of investment. Major investment instead of investment. And then the force awareness or force guidance instead of intervention plus. Force guidance is Zeta Force alliance negotiations, etc. Force awareness, Zeta Force surrender, exile, etc. And intervention plus is Zeta Force assault target, etc. So it basically gives me different things I can spend prestige, or different things I can spend influence on. So let's see. Intervention plus, Zeta Force. Transaction, sell specialties for a large profit. Investment, invest in a town, invest in a force and increase troops, proficiency. I guess that's the same as what venture used to be. See, venture, invest in force and increase troops and supplies. Investment, invest in force, increase troops, proficiency and supplies. Okay, so it's an upgraded version of venture. And repair shop, greatly increased trade strength at the main base. So I can't do anything I couldn't do before, except possibly I have more options in how I can spend my influence points. Gotcha. And the big last wing of the, and I didn't get another scene with a servant talking to me about crossbows, which I was expecting to get something with the servant talking to me about crossbows. I'm more upset about that than I thought I would be. But if I were to go to intervention plus, I hope it will go well. Nice day. Liu Bei is just not here. Use your influence to increase an officer's rank. Petition the conquest of a city. Well, they're already going to do this, but oh, as you can see, and in the off-screen time that you missed, Liu Bei took over some of the minor forces that are here. Yeah, so I don't have enough to do it anyway. I'm just curious enough to... I just saved, but I'm curious enough to want to see... transactions, sell specialties, investment, buy supplies. I just want to see what the message you get is when you actually use influence. Suppose I could give away Vulture Bobo in a trade too to get more influence. Oh, here we go. There's a letter. There's a letter from the governor. And he's lavishing praise on the crossbow I gave him a few days ago. But of course, you upgraded it so well, Vulture Bean. Oh, and he asked you to sell a few more and asked if you wanted to work for him. What will you do? I gave him the crossbow simply because I wanted to know whether it was war ready. I won't sell him any. But working for him, it might be nice to see how far my skills will be used. So they want me to switch sides now? After all I've done as a free merchant? Alright, so there was another thing about crossbows. And there's apparently another LP out there that has already shown us what happens with crossbows. Can you buy supplies? I think we will lose our ability. Yeah, I think halfway through he'll be told he can't buy supplies because we're already at max. So let's sell specialties for a large profit. Yeah, it's like more than double, and JG Mystery is not as... Bean was almost able to double before, and she had higher stats than JG Mystery. Now JG Mystery can more than double. So yeah, it really is a thing where your ability to make money levels up as the level of money you need to level up again goes up, and it's just a vicious cycle. But we just saved, so safe to say that was a success. So what if we now went to Intervention Plus? We never get to see Liu Bei, so we can gift him supplies. 4 influence for this? That's it? Wow. Supplies really don't do that much, do they? We weren't having problems with supplies, but there's no reason to refuse. Oh, that's why. It wasn't a good time to do that. JG Mystery is apparently considered more valuable to them than Vulture Bobo. Well, I want to see if JG Mystery will continue to take orders. I would like you to let JG Mystery, one near and dear to my heart, into your army. You won't regret it. I'll do it. Officers removed from Conrads have been removed from missions. Means we don't get to give them orders anymore. So we can now aid the ranks of our own dudes. An increase in rank of 5. We'll use up most of our influence. But he'll be like a very high-ranking guy. He'll be at the same rank as Guan Yu if we do that. Or we could request an assault. Let's force them into a suicidal attack on Cao Cao. Could I request your army take control of Zhangjiang? Lads, can't say I like it, but I will take the job. So now is now Liu Bei's army going to attack Cao Cao? Or not? When's that going to happen? Well, we ordered them to do it, and they said they would, but I I guess they're not going to do it till they've got some troops. I wonder if I can request an assault again. Yeah, they seem to be ignoring it. Oh well. Alright, so yeah, that really didn't change very much, did it? We can level, yeah, we saw that there's a little bit more to it than I had realized, that I could have guys selling specialties other than bean, but at the end of the day, all you're doing is stockpiling money and trying to indirectly tell a force what to do, which doesn't seem that valuable to me. I don't know. Anyway, folks, I'm going to merge this video, the 2-hour-plus video, and this little 15-minute video together into one super video, upload it, and probably be done with the Merchant Path forever. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. And remember to tune in to my Call to Arms video to figure out how you can support MS, fighting MS rather, and be a part of the next LP. Bye-bye.